Hola clase, ¿cómo están? Just bear with me a few minutes while I show you how to navigate the course so you can get a better experience. For this week, you only have to complete 3 tasks, which are read the syllabus, take the syllabus quiz, right? And introduce yourself and then record the answers for these questions. You can always go to the assignments from here under the to-do, but I think starting next week when we start the capítulo, it is better, and I highly recommend for you to go to the module. So let me take you there 1 second. For this week, Semana 1, you need to complete all these items, so you can always go from here, right? So here it is our book. And I highly recommend that you all have it in your computer if you use a computer, or maybe save it if you do things on your phone, save it. So I already opened it. I have it right here. The textbook is a PDF file. So for this week, complete the quiz about the syllabus, introduce yourself, right? You need to introduce yourself, recording yourself, okay? Answering all these questions. And the way you do it is you hit reply, and then you see this little thing in here. Click on it, record, right? And then you can record yourself and then post it. Read a few of your compañeros post, and then comment or respond to something if you see that you have something in common. So that's one thing that you have to complete today, as well as this. This is the same. Okay, so notice next week we are going to start with capítulo 6, buen provecho. Okay, so if you go to your book right here quickly, here at the beginning you have the table of contents, right? So you can get an idea what are you going to be learning in capítulo 6. So it's going to be about food. You're going to learn about likes and dislikes. So we're going to start with the past tense. Okay, so the blue is always going to be the grammar. The red is always going to be the vocabulario, and so forth, right? So when you go here to capítulo 6, okay, here again is what you're going to be learning by the end of this chapter, this capítulo. This is the task that you'll be able to complete, okay? So let me go back to the modules. Okay, here is the same thing that we just did so in the book, okay? The learning objectives for capítulo 6. I just copy and paste from the ebook, okay? So this is it. Now, all vocabulario from chapter 6 is, if you open this page, is the same as the PDF, your ebook, right? So here, I copy again, so you'll have it one more time within Canvas. Okay, if you want to listen to all the vocabulario, here you won't be able to access the audio, but in the book, right, you see when you see these icons, all these are audio, and it had to be done in YouTube, otherwise it won't allow. Vocabulario, la comida, el desayuno. So that's in case if you want to listen and to practice listening comprehension, and you can repeat. So every time you see this little icon here, that means that there's an audio involved. And here, of course, it's gonna be included in this link, all this page over here, okay? So that was that. Now, this one is what's important. Practice vocabulario, la comida. What do I mean by practice? Okay, because we are using OER, these are just links that I found and things that I created for you to practice the vocabulario. Okay, you don't have to submit anything to me. Just practice here and I'll give you points for completion, just for completion. So in here, the Quizlets, okay, these are flashcards, right? La cuenta, el menú, menu, okay. And here, if I want to match, so start the game, so I have to match lobster con langosta, perfecto. Black pepper con pimienta, okay. You can have the list of the vocabulario next to you, or just text yourself and see how much you know about food. And here is another Quizlet. And here, let's say if I open this guy, is also an open resource. Chicken, how do you say chicken? El pollo. Check answer, perfecto. Breakfast, no me acuerdo. I can say no sé. Hopefully you know how to say breakfast en español. Okay, so it's el desayuno. It won't let you go on until you write el desayuno. Perfecto, el desayuno. And so forth. So you can play as many times, yeah, and it will give you the score. So that was that one. There's another one here, another one here. There's another PowerPoint. Okay, perfecto. So I practiced 10, 15, 20 minutes, right? I did all this practice, and then I feel ready to start doing the assignments for a grade. And then that's one. Capítulo 6, pre-chapter activity. Okay, I go in here and it tells me what to do. I'm also putting the book pages when you click on it right there. Where did it go? Okay, it's open someplace. Okay, see, it's open. So when you go here, open in a new tab. Oh, there you go. It's because I can open it here, but okay, there you go. It's open. Let me see. I just have two screens. So when you click in there, you see it open up the activity so I can have it in the screen. Now, if you use the phone, I don't know how that will help you, but if you're in a computer, then you can have these two windows open bigger. Okay. It tells me to write a paragraph in Spanish that describes a typical meal in your country. So maybe when you read this and you do this, it would help you how to do it. So you have to write a paragraph about typical meals of your country. Like in my country, I have sancocho, comemos arepas, and so forth. And then you can tell me what you eat. Typical for breakfast, el desayuno, el almuerzo, y la cena. What did you eat? Okay, so when you go to the book, you get ideas how to do that. So take notes, write a paragraph, right? And then when you're ready to submit the assignment, we'll just submit the assignment. If you can type it in here, right? Or if you have it written in a Word document, you can just paste it and submit. So that's one assignment. Then this is another assignment. And then you take the quiz for the vocabulario, and let me open it very quickly, right? I tell you, you only had one attempt, 90 minutes. Refer to these pages in the book, right? Or the Quizlets. But when you're gonna take the quiz, there you go. You make sure you don't leave because you only had one attempt. Okay, so that's the quiz, and you submit it by the due date, and voila. So now you got all the vocabulario done, okay, by January 25th. Then, right, by January 25th also, you need to complete half of the lesson. That means vocabulario and also the direct object pronoun and the indirect object pronoun. So that's the first half due on Saturday. The same thing. So direct object pronouns, when you go here, let me take you to the book if you have the book. So after the vocabulario, then we start with the grammar, right? Right here. 6.1 direct. So this is in the ebook, right? But let me go back to Canvas. I'm telling you, you can read the book. Oh, I opened the wrong one. Okay, there you go. I open it right here. And in here, you also have some tutorials, not too long, so they're easy to watch. You have one tutorial about direct object pronoun. I also copy and paste from our ebook, the page in here, so you can refer to it. And I also have in the bottom an additional tutorial that is really, really good. I highly recommend you to do that. Before you do the practice. Again, the same thing as the vocabulario. These are OER practice. You just practice as many times, right? You don't have to submit anything, and that will make you ready and give you the confidence to start doing the assignments, which will be graded by me using the direct object pronouns. And we do that with the rest of the chapter. So the second half, which is gustar and the pretérito, will be due the second half, which is February 1st. Perfect. And then you have the assessment. Can you prove to me and to yourself that you learn a little bit about this chapter? And how are you going to do that? By taking this oral quiz, by writing a discussion board, by doing this assignment and this one, and then taking a chapter exam here, which will be due, you have 40, it will be open 40 hours to take it, okay? And we're going to do that for every single chapter, for 7, 8, 9, 10, y 11. The same format, the same due dates. I hope this helps.